In this video, we're going to show you everything you need to know to travel to Salzburg, one of the most charming cities in Austria and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Famous for being Mozart's birthplace and the setting of the movie The Sound of Music, the city combines Baroque architecture, stunning alpine landscapes, medieval fortresses, and a rich cultural atmosphere. We're going to put together the perfect 5-day itinerary so you can make the most of it, with tips on the best tours, attractions, restaurants, where to stay, ticket prices, and all the essential information. On the first day, start in the historic center, the Altstadt, walking along Getreidegasse, the city's most famous street, full of shops, cafes, and historic buildings. Visit the house where Mozart was born, with tickets costing about $14 per person. Continue to Salzburg Cathedral with free admission and then explore Residenzplatz, an impressive square surrounded by palaces. For lunch, try typical Austrian dishes like schnitzel or goulash, spending an average of $16 per person. In the afternoon, go up to Hohensalzburg Fortress, one of the best-preserved medieval castles in Europe, with tickets around $18, offering spectacular views of the city and the Alps. End the day with dinner at one of the restaurants by the Salzach River. On the second day, visit Mirabell Palace and its gardens, free to enter and a filming location for several scenes from The Sound of Music. Then, walk to the Mozart Wohnhaus, where the composer lived part of his life, with tickets around $14. For lunch, a great option is Café Tomaselli, Austria's oldest cafe, famous for its coffee and pastries. In the afternoon, explore the Museum of Modern Art, located on a cliff with incredible views of the city, tickets around $12. End the day strolling at sunset across the Makartsteg, the Lovelocks Bridge, admiring the illuminated view of the city. And for those who are new here on the channel, welcome! Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you're enjoying it, subscribe to the channel and like the video, it really helps us a lot. On the third day, take time to explore the surrounding hills and trails. Ride the funicular up to Mönchsburg, which costs around $8, and walk to panoramic points with views of the Alps. Then, visit St. Peter's Abbey and its historic cemetery, which inspired scenes in The Sound of Music. For lunch, choose one of the area's traditional restaurants, spending about $16. In the afternoon, take a boat trip along the Salzach River, costing around $12 and lasting 40 minutes, offering a different view of the city. On the fourth day, take a day trip to Hallstatt, one of the most photographed villages in the world, located about 2.5 hours away by train. Walk through the small center, visit the Skywalk viewpoint, and, if you have time, the Hallstatt Museum. Round-trip transportation costs about $24 per person, and entrance fees range between $8 and $14. For lunch, try fresh fish dishes at lakeside restaurants, spending about $18. But don't worry, because in the video description and here on the QR code in the corner of the screen, we'll leave the link to the site where we always buy our tickets and tours for the lowest price. It's the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything. Tickets to all attractions, tours, and excursions to nearby cities and places worth visiting. All for the lowest price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. And they also have great free tours. And remember that in the link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to plan our trips and that have everything much cheaper. Travel SIM card, travel insurance for half the price, tickets for all attractions, good and cheap hotels we've stayed in, cheap car rental, and the global account to take money paying much lower fees. And the links already contain automatic discounts as we're always updating them. So save and use this page to make your trip much easier. On the fifth day, save time for shopping and lighter activities. The historic center has many souvenir shops and street markets like Grünmarkt, great for trying local products. Another good option is to visit Designer Outlet Salzburg, about 15 minutes from the city, with discounts on famous brands. For lunch, try Austrian desserts like Apfelstrudel in a traditional pastry shop, spending around $8. An excellent tip is to pick up your car at Salzburg Airport, which is the city's main airport. This way, you avoid spending on the 2 transfers you would need to get to the hotel and save time, as you won't need to go to a rental office later. And remember that booking in advance online is always much cheaper and guarantees your car. And don't forget to use the price comparison tool, which we'll leave in the link. It compares prices at all rental companies and finds unbeatable deals. We'll leave here on the links page 3 hotels we've stayed at that were cheap and super well located. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best area. Staying in this area, you can't go wrong. The best area to stay in Salzburg is the historic center, especially near Getreidegasse and the cathedral, where you'll be close to the main attractions and can visit most of them on foot. You'll also have easy access to public transport. A good hotel in this area costs an average of $70 per night for a double room, which is $35 per person. And if your room has a kitchen, it really helps save money, as you can buy food at supermarkets, which are much cheaper, and prepare some meals at the hotel. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.